Hello, everybody. Greetings of the day. Today, we will learn how to overcome the confusion of which E2 is capital, which E2 is small, which A2 is capital, which A2 is small, which A1 is capital, which A1 is small, and similarly in other strings also. Now, first of all, this capital, this small convention I have derived for your understanding, but in musical theory, these don't exist like something called small capital. They are having names. So it is better and high time to remember the note names. Now, to start with, the most common scale we violinists play when we start learning is D major. So, what are the notes of D major? So, what have we seen? The second and third finger are close to each other on D string as well as A string. I call it capital D2 or capital A2, but they are having different names. So, the notes are D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Remember this. Now, if we move to the next string, that is E string, and play few notes of D major. So, how it is going? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and then E0, open E string. So, this open E string and D1 both are same notes having different pitch. So you can understand by playing. Now coming the most confusing part, E2. Whenever you are seeing a second note on the string of E, many of you are playing capital E2. No. Sorry. Why? I am telling you. First E0 you played, then E1. Before going to E2, let us discuss E1. See, this E1 and the second finger of D string both are same note. So, D1, E0, same note. Different pitch. Then D2, E1, same note. Now, you remember that D2 and the next note D3, they were close to each other. That means not at a distance. Because D2, D3, which is F sharp and G, they come closer to each other. They are very close friends. Similarly, if your E1 is equal to D2, then the next note should be very close, right? The sign says that if this is D2, next note is very close. We are playing D3. Similarly, if your E1 and D2 are same notes and next note close. So your D3, E2, first finger closer, second finger close to first finger, that is we call small E2. It's called G. And then your E3. Remember, in the scale of D major, our fingers on D and A strings are symmetric. That is D0, D1, D2, D3, A0, A1, A2, A3, same. But the moment we are moving to E string, it is E0, E1, close E2. I am avoiding the word small, close E2, E3. Because the moment close E2 becomes a distant E2 or capital E2, the sound, the pitch changes and the scale changes. It's not to be played in the scale of D major. How to remember? D major is having a key signature. What is this key signature? Two sharp signs at the beginning of each bar. The sharp signs are looking like hash. Remember, if there are two sharp signs at the beginning of any bar, it is D major and the score can be very easily interpreted. But if there are three sharps or there is only one sharp, what would be the change? That we'll learn in the next class. Quick recap. In the scale of D major, notes are D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. Second and third finger on string D and A should be closer to each other. First and second finger on string E should be close to each other. Remember, in this scale, we don't have anything called small a1, small e1 concept. And finally, try to remember each and every note's name now without remembering 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be helpful for you in your further learning. Thank you very much. Any doubts? Let me know. Have a good day.